Hello Scorpio, hello and welcome to your general tarot card reading for the July. Before I'm going to start, two things. First of all, this is a general read, so it might not necessarily resonate with you. Second, I'll explain spread very quickly. Those two cards, usually it's one, but I picked two. Is talking about the main theme of this month. Those three serve as additional commentary. Those two are talking about job, finance. Those two about relations and relationship. This one is about potential obstacles, potential opportunities, and suggested best way forward. And this serves as additional commentary. So, Scorpio, what do we have here? In terms of the main theme of this month for you, we have a Two of Pentacles and we have the King of Pentacles. So you might be struggling to arrive at a decision and you are not quite sure. For one hand, you might feel, and I feel it's kind of work related, but that's why I feel it's kind of work related. You're almost like juggling two options. What shall I do? Shall I do this? Shall I do that? If I'm going to do this is going to come out. But it feels like one of the options is more, it's better, and it feels like will be more natural option for you. So obviously you might be going through emotions and emotions when it comes to decisions. So it's about decision making and try to figure out what is it that you precisely would like to do, and you weighing your options, but I think one of them would be, as you can see, the Pentacle over here kind of sits quite at the level of the Pentacle over here, so it's all about trusting your own abilities. And I think for some of you Scorpios out there, you don't really trust your own capabilities and your skills. So it's the question for you to kind of recognize your own potential. And I have funny feeling, Scorpio, that most of this reading going to be about your work related. Something to do with your work, or something to do with work, but also something legal. So I think you might be facing something that is quite interesting. So we have a Hierophant over here, we have Justice over here, and we have the Devil. As you can see, all of them, they're sitting up front and they're kind of facing us, right? So the Hierophant it's talking about the organization. The Justice is about, what I'm hearing is just organization, passing on some kind of, you know, an outcome, some sort of outcome, and this outcome is either not favorable or is not resolving anything. So it feels like closed ranks or whitewash, or somebody that within the organization they don't really want to, they just show they deal with things, but actually they're not dealing with anything. It's just a veneer. Whatever's happening is just very is they're putting on a show. I don't know what that means precisely for you, but you might be not best pleased with whatever you're going to hear, or you're going to be disappointed what you're going to hear. And it's to do with organization, that might be either your company, that might be an educational body, school, that might be us kind of, you know, sometimes a city council, whatever. If you're waiting to hear from them, it's what I'm getting, they're dealing with it, but actually they don't want to deal with it, but they're showing we're dealing with it, this sort of thing. So in terms of your job, and your finance basically, and this is a general read though, what they say, you either I was about to say ungrew, but basically the way you are, you know, it's time to go. There might be a number of different things that that are not working out there, but it will be very difficult for you to make that move. But if you're going to arrive at the point of finding the job or finding the something that's going to be more suitable, things that are starting coming your way, but you have to make that move. It almost feels like you have to say goodbye, even though you worked extremely hard and you were highly dedicated. Now it's time for you to kind of walk away and try something new. That's what they say, try something new. So and financially you might actually benefit from it. That's what they say. In terms of the relations and relationships, what they say, it's all about the communicating with your partner. If you're in an existing relationship, look how stubborn they are. They don't really want to come our way. So we have a chariot and we have a King of Pentacles. So Chariot is about you being forthcoming, you saying how you feel and you expressing yourself, and actually kind of involving your partner a little bit as well, because they are not necessarily a psychic. They cannot read your thoughts. So basically it's about the open up channels of communication and steering relationship in the direction that you would like to steer this relationship. So you have to bear in mind that you might be the one who is leading the way. It's about asking. It's like, what I'm hearing is channel of communication. It's kind of, I say, well, I feel this way, and the person goes, well, that's how I feel, or I didn't thought that, or I didn't think you were thinking this way, you know, this sort of thing. So, but otherwise, all good. If you're looking for a new relationship, they say go out and mingle, and you might meet someone who's going to sweep you off your feet. But you have to go out first. Basically, the effort has to be made on your behalf. So in terms of potential obstacles, I don't really think potential obstacles. I think it's you standing your ground. That is not the obstacle. Maybe, no, this is not obstacles, and you really should be standing your ground here. That's what I'm hearing. In terms of potential opportunities, if you're even going to feel worse off and left out, what they say, there's always a hope, that there's always a way. Is just not seeing it from perspective all is lost or gone. What's the best way forward? You have to be very careful in what you're saying. Sometimes think twice before you're going to say something. Think about the consequences. What I'm hearing, you shouldn't be trusting people, and you shouldn't be having a conversation with some of the people, because those things that are being kind of fed back to someone. And they say pick up your battles very carefully. So only pick the battles that you know you can win. You know you have, I'm hearing evidence, you have enough evidence, or you have enough leverage to do so. Where's the additional commentary over here? Everything is possible. Even though things might look in a certain way, there might be a sudden change of events. So what I'm hearing here as Scorpio, it's everything is possible, and basically life is what you make it. That's what I heard. Life, it's what you make it. Don't give up. Just do what you think is right, but stand your ground. But know when to strike. You have to be very strategic here. You have to be very strategic. Scorpio, what an interesting reading, I must say. Wow. Well, if you liked it, give it a like, comment, share. I'm very keen to kind of understand more of it. I wish you the best of luck, and yeah, hopefully we shall speak soon.